Alright, so let's finish up chapter 4. I see some things I can be picking up there. Interesting. They're in weird places though. All sorts of places you can pick up a all sorts of places that you can pick up. Ooh. Interesting. Lots of places you can pick up time travel here. Yeah, we already got the lag going a little bit. I might have to restart the game real quick. Because it started lagging like right as I started this episode. And restarting fixes the lag. Whatever implication that may have to have for the how the game's put together. Because I feel like that's just a memory leak or something. That is the trophy right there, isn't it? I'll pick that up real quick. And then I'll restart the game because, ugh, it just keeps lagging more and more. Up we go. Alright, so what's the ideal way of getting up here? Oh, I guess I could just grab wings from somewhere else and come back. Yeah, I can do that. I already found I can get through here without using the wings. Pretty easily. There we go. Yeah, the developers are pretty clearly cognizant of the things you can do in their engine in this game. And there are some games where it really does seem like the people who designed the game weren't aware of what you could do in the game. Okay, not really how I intended for that to go. And there are all sorts of ways you can exploit the mechanics just by making even the most trivial effort to do so. This game is not one of those. This game is one of those where you figure out what seems like would be an exploit, but then you realize, oh, they actually intended for you to do this the whole time. They just put that there as a little trick for people to find. And for you to have to use to be able to access secret content or whatever. Darn, how did I manage to get the spacing here to work out multiple times before? The game's lag is getting a lot worse. By that I mean, again, the game controls perfectly fine when it gets laggy, it's just that it... Okay, hold on. And just not do what I've been doing here. There. Ah! That's what I envisioned I could do the first time, but then I was able to just brute force it and it worked fine, so I just stopped bothering trying to do it with that much nuance. Ah, man. That's a little harder than I anticipated. Man, getting this across here is actually harder than it was the first few times. That poses an issue because I need to actually get a few shots at... Man! Maybe I need to jump earlier. Okay, not that much earlier. It's just that the music, well, sound in general, starts getting really poppy and so on. Ah, man! Very close. Once I get the timing worked out, this will probably be easy, and I can just try this as many times as I want, but not there yet. There we go. Now the question is, how do I want to do this? If that's even the way I ought to be doing this, maybe I don't even need the float for this. Maybe I just need to ride this upwards. And that's already trivial to do. Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? It's not too bad, because I can... Because now I can use this here. There we go. Okay. Take a look at this thing, and then I'll restart the game real quick. Oh, listen to that music. Wonderful. Actually, more than one page worth of stuff now. There's apparently more than one page worth of stuff in this to pick up. Okay, cool looking. Give me a second. Okay, once more. Now then. As promised, let's finish up this chapter. I could in theory save time there. I don't know if it would be worth it, because I'd have to slow down a lot to do it. Probably shouldn't try to go through this full speed the very first time I try. Well, it's certainly tempting to do so. Go a little bit lower this time. I like that approach a bit more. Oh, come on. Guess I use it closer to as I drop off. Like that. There we go. If you go really fast like this, the cycle's pretty consistent too, which also helps. Okay, probably no way I was gonna make that. Okay, well, another problem, I bounce way too hard if I hit anything at that speed, so going that fast, as appealing as it is kind of a problem. There. I'll be slow. I could pick this one up over here. Oh well. No! I feel like I just barely missed that thing. Darn, I hate how that thing... If I just go a little slow here, what ends up happening is I run straight into the cog. I have to go like full speed to not hit it, basically. Yeah, that's really annoyingly placed. I can't retain any of my speed. Ah, oh, really? That's the problem? That can happen? Okay. Keep exceeding the game's parameters in all sorts of ways here. There. Way lower jump this time. Oh, come on! I thought the game was usually more generous than that with the, no. More generous than that with the finish zone. So here I'm not going quite full speed. If I could just slide through there a little bit on the right, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm not going quite full speed here as much as I'd like to. Ah, man. I have to go just a little bit slower even. That thing rotates so slowly. Okay. Activating my hover later is not going to accomplish that for me. It's not going to make me go slower. I want to not hit this thing. I could, in theory, just lag a little bit at the start of the stage, and then on top of that, I could even perhaps use that as an opportunity to pick up one of the... time travels. I don't need it. Got a lot closer to pulling that off than I anticipated I would. still hit the freaking thing. And the timing was completely changed that time. Yeah. How to hit that thing while not also running into problems with... Yeah, roughly like that, I guess, is what I want to do. It does slow me down a bit, too, to put me on a better cycle timing. It also just makes me go really friggin' slow, jeez. So just, yeah, the timing I use on the air matters a lot. It's just impossible to not hit this thing. It's a free, like, roughly half the time, but somehow, no time I hit it at is the right time. This just cannot be passed without hitting the cogs somehow. Man, I don't know why this is. If I go straight for it, I happen to get it pretty good. If I slow down just slightly, I just barely can't make it. If I slow down more, I guess I end up missing a whole other cycle. I lost all my speed there. Just didn't have the right alignment there. Oh, man. This feels so simple. I can't even survive if I hit that thing, because I just bounce off so hard. It's not even a matter of being fast. Oh, man. The timing is kind of precise in the air to actually manage to grab this thing. Just have to activate the... Man, that bounce downwards off the cog messed me up. You have to activate the wings at a pretty specific time to actually hit the time travel here. Okay, not what I anticipated there, but okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I've ended up way too far to the left that time. Trying to dodge something. I'll ride that out a little bit. Don't have to go full speed the whole time. Left, left, left! Not! I wonder, how'd I go over the thing? Usually the game's a lot more generous about when I... In my heart, in my mind, I got a very good time just then. That felt pretty... I felt like I did everything pretty much just right. I don't know how that didn't activate the finish. Oh, jeez. And I'm dead. Man, it's hard to get past these first parts. The fact that I actually managed to get through everything in what felt like a flawless fashion feels like something I can't really repeat now. Ah, I got greedy there. Really thought I had the right timing to get to jump through that. I hesitated a second to jump there. I think if I had jumped as soon as I hit the ground, I would have had a chance to hit the ground one more time as I was going upwards and then... Oh, Hit the edge. That might still be too fast. I don't know if I'd actually hit the wing if I did that. I didn't really intend to spend the whole episode doing this, but... I'm yet to find, like, any route through this level that feels satisfying that isn't going max speed. But the problem with that is, even when I went through the level at max speed successfully, I somehow flew past the finish. There we go. There. A little imperfect. I slowed down a lot at the end there, but okay. I did promise we'd actually finish this chapter this episode, so I'll do this. By the way, is there a... Yeah, there is something to find here, this level. Go to the side. This is a nice course for a somewhat calm song to play on, I think. Definitely could have kept more speed there if I didn't just fly into the wall at maximum speed, but... Yeah, this is actually a very relaxed stage, I feel like. You just kind of run through it quickly without a care. Really quickly, apparently. Somewhere in here, who knows where, there is a trophy to find. I got watermelon, silver dragon scale. Why do we keep getting more dragon scales? Oh, and gold. I mean, cool, but I like the more metallic looking ones. He's got watermelon. There was no bronze for some reason, I just got watermelon instead. There we go. Seedless, but not speedless. Why is it seedless? Okay. Fantastic. We are pretty much out of time. And there's a marble color we actually have for once in the preview. I don't have any of these other ones. Well, I have the earth one. I'm tempted to at least look for the trophy here. I make no promises of finding this one. Oh, this one really is like Running of the Melons. Hold on. This is fantastic. I actually am a melon. Yeah, if only I had the soundtrack to Running of the Melons that could play at the same time. To this day, I don't know what in the world that song is called. In Running of the Melons. But it's a very memorable piece of music. Yeah, I'm really just kind of looking around as I navigate this area. It's probably gonna take a while. I'll probably just do like one run through. Well, one complete run through of this area, of this stage. Keeping an eye out for trophies. If I don't find it, then I will. There are lots of places you could look here. Oops. Wasn't sure if that was actually the edge or just a hill that went down on the other side. Because that would be a pretty good place to hide a trophy, I think. It is weird to me just how often this game gives you checkpoints. Like, I like that there are checkpoints, but they're just... The mentality seems to put checkpoints every so often in a level, rather than putting them before or after particularly difficult things. Which makes it feel kind of weird that they're there at all lots of the time. Like, I don't think this stage really necessitates any checkpoints. If you don't fly through it like a madman, which of course is what you want to do, it's actually not difficult to survive this stage in any capacity. There's not much of any actual challenge to it. Well, I see you. Why can I grab you? Not like that. That seems a bit tough to pick up, honestly. I don't have much directional influence, you see. This is one of those games where I still wish you could see what I'm actually pressing most of the time, because the influence that I have over my movement is very, very limited. It's like I have to go through there really straight and really fast. To a degree that I don't really know how to actually accomplish. In theory I can do it, not straightly. But none of the angles of approach seem very appealing either. Oh, okay, I bounced now, I guess. I don't know why I bounced so hard. Jeez, how do you do that? And this feels like it could easily be another one of those trophies where I managed to find the thing, but actually picking it up is a whole other issue that I have not much idea how to solve. Because it looks theoretically possible, but I have no idea how I'm actually going to pull it off. Which, hey, speaking of the game's difficulty... that actually almost was a good step if I didn't jump a second time. Speaking to the game's difficulty, some of these trophies actually are authentically really friggin' hard. I guess if you really want to... No, you still bounce really hard. But I guess if you really want a serious challenge in this game, the difficulty is just doing the thing or not even necessarily whether it's fast. This game does offer that to you in the form of the trophies. They don't hold back on these. At least some of them. This is something that feels more like Marble Blast levels of difficulty. I don't expect it to bounce so hard there. I wish I didn't. If I didn't, I think it would give me a pretty good setup. As it is, I don't have the speed ID. I'm going too far of a downwards arc, I think. I don't know how to approach this such that I have the horizontal speed that I need to pull this off. Because otherwise, anything that I do that gets me speed here just leads to me hitting that upward slope way too hard. That was actually kind of close. Can I get off the track there? No. Right, please. Yeah, it's hard. You can probably imagine all the time if you're not familiar with this game, playing it yourself, that I'm holding the direction that I say that I'm holding, while complaining that I'm not moving the direction that I'm holding. I don't say it as a criticism of the game. It's just my plight here is something I'm not always sure comes across when you can't actually see what the input is. See there, if I didn't bounce, I feel like that might give me what I need, but I bounce super hard. Well, I kind of want to, I haven't even really managed to do what I'm trying to do for the past few minutes. What I want to do is actually approach more from the left side. There's a certain... there's a certain polygon, certain plane, whatever you want to call it, that I'm trying to touch. I'm not managing to land on at all. There's a downward slanted one that comes not too long before the platform I'm trying to land on the left. The platform I'm trying to land on, the hole. There's one that comes not too far before the hole here. I feel this is the closest I feel like I'm getting. But still, the whole time I was kind of close. Problem is always just being that me getting close isn't enough. If I managed to jump over the rising hills there, I might have had it. I mean, it might be the way to do it. Go here and then jump over those with a lot of forward speed. Now that wouldn't have been enough there. I would have fallen right past it without even being close. And perhaps if I just get yet more speed, I'm not sure that's what I need or not. Ah! Well, I was on track to touch it if nothing else had collisions in the game. Okay, no speed this time. No! Okay, I didn't want that last jump anyways, but me having touched the platform that was already a bust. I guess I'll give it up on this one. This is another one where I know it can be done, but geez, this is ludicrously difficult. I had to go that far into that hole at such a precise angle, and everything around it is also bent in precisely the wrong direction to actually allow you to do that. I don't think I would have made it if I didn't hit the hill there, but still. Man, it feels like the best way to do it really is to go in between those two upwards hills like I've been doing, but not hitting the upwards hills in the process. Like this, but not hitting either of those hills. But with more speed still, somehow, which I don't know how I could even do that, because if I had more speed, then I went and land on the flat part, I'd hit either of the hills instead. Just try to jump over these here, and not hit either of those around me. Just jump right between them. Just kind of pass through the valley. See, I managed to do it there, but I didn't have nearly the height. Okay, whatever. Okay, we'll continue next time, doing whatever it is I decide to do. I don't think there's any way I'm 100%ing this game. Some of these trophies are a bit too ludicrous, even though it would be nice to get them at some point. It's probably not going to happen because it would waste too much of my time. Alright, anyways, bye everyone.